But yeah, we're going to get off into it, man. And shouts out to all my loved ones, every one of y'all. Praying and asking the Most High to allow y'all to keep breathing, giving you the opportunity to get it right. If you're still breathing, maybe you'll get it right. You wake up tomorrow and you're breathing, try to get it right. Because when it comes to the end of the breathing, then the opportunity to get it right has come to its end as well. So can we try to get it right when we wake up and we start breathing? We done did it, haven't we all? I think we all done did enough wrong. We're trying to get it right, right? Real talk, man. But yeah, we gonna get off into this, man. I want to get off into that little thing in Cincinnati, but I also want to, you know what I'm saying, bring the pieces together and stick the puzzle together and show you a different, aspect of the same picture. I want to let you look at the same picture, but I want to show you a different aspect. I want you to look at the picture, but I want you to see it on this angle and see if you can see what I see. You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying? Do you see what I see? Do you see what I see? But yeah, let's get off into it, right? Right. Gotta make sure you keep that water close, man. You gotta keep them getting parched around this piece. But yeah, man, let's get off into it. Hope everybody is breathing, like I said, and doing your thing and taking care of your family and your friends and everybody as you should. So much to do, so little time, but we're gonna try to get it done, right? Time is vicious when you take it for granted. That doesn't mean we ain't gonna try to get it done. So yes, indeedy, we gonna get off into we gonna get ready to feed the needy with this information, man. Give the information to the people. Like I said, give you a different angle to look at things. See if you can see what I see, because I got a whole different angle of the way I'm seeing this thing, man. And I just want to share it with you. I'm going to share it with you all, and see if we all can, be on the same page if it's meant to be that way.
Unbelievably.
So let's pull the videos up, get them ready for you. Boom, boom, boom. I got that boom, boom, boom. Boy, look at them Lolos, man. Ain't nothing like it, baby. Nothing like it. Eastside Watts representing. But yeah, let's get off into the talk, folks. See what's going on in Cincinnati.
Vicious video. This is very tough to watch. I got to warn you. In Cincinnati.
Let me just state for the record, these videos are all off of YouTube, so you can't pull me without pulling yourself, YouTube. Everything is being used for fair use, for, reporting information and education and criticisms and all that type of good stuff, the whole Fair Use Act thing. Back to it.
This man was beaten in the street in Cincinnati over the weekend. The police say 5 suspects are facing charges. They're asking others to turn themselves in. Then a woman who tried to defend him also was punched and knocked out cold by a young man on the street. And as I said before, one person called 911 in this whole crowd. They're all too concerned about getting this whole thing on video so they can post it on their stupid phones. National correspondent Brian Yanis reports live here in New York. Hi, Brian.
Hi, Martha. Well, we just got disturbing new video with a different angle of this vicious attack that unfolded at...
All right, it's a different angle. Did I tell you that we were going to look at things with different angles? Everything always has a different angle, right? It's a different angle.
3 a.m. on Saturday in Cincinnati. It appears to show a verbal confrontation. Then you see a white man in a white shirt slap a black man in a red shirt. Punches are then...
Interesting. You see a white man in a white shirt slap a black man in a red shirt. And according to most of the reports, this was the first punch thrown. Let's keep watching.
Thrown, and the brawl ensues. The white man is punched and kicked repeatedly by black men and women. This new video also shows 2 other white men getting beat up. Horrifically, another video shows a woman being knocked unconscious, blood on her face after she was sucker punched by a man. Incredibly difficult to watch. Police have not said how or why this brawl started. Cincinnati's police chief says alcohol consumption played a significant role, characterizing it as a sudden dispute following a verbal altercation. Astoundingly, there were 100 people there, but only one person called 911. The Trump administration's Department of Justice suggesting hate crime charges could be filed. Quote, our federal hate crimes laws apply to all Americans. We at Civil Rights at DOJ will monitor.
Man, they come with hate crime charges when it's dealing with black folks so quick. But if we on the receiving end and it's another race, that the hate crime is the last thing they want to talk about. But if it's us and another race is on the receiving end of our aggression, look, immediately, hate crime charges could apply. Oh my.
Closely how local authorities handle this attack. Vice President J.D. Vance, who's from Ohio, reacting.
We have got to make great American cities safe again for families and children. If you want to take your wife or your children out for a meal, you shouldn't be worried about street violence. And the only way to destroy that street violence is to take the thugs who engage in that violence and throw their asses in prison.
Martha, 5 people have been charged. More are expected, but so far they have announced 0 arrests. So we'll see. We'll get an update as we get it.
Well, a lot of people.
5 people have been charged, 0 arrest. That has changed at this point. There's been some changes. Pay attention to who's been arrested as well, because they're going to talk about who needs to be arrested and who has been arrested. But listen closely.
Know who all these individuals are, and as you say, it started with an altercation on both sides, but what happened was absolutely horrific, and the fact that nobody stepped in to stop it is just unbelievable. Brian, thank you very much.
Now, you heard what he said. We've seen it from a different angle, and it turns out the white guy in the white shirt threw the punch to the black guy in the red shirt. Pay attention. That's not going to change as far as it go for the first person that threw the first punch.
It's the Cincinnati beatdown being talked about all across the country tonight. Many moving parts to a story that seems to be developing by the minute. Thanks a lot for joining us here at 11. I'm Mike Dardis.
And good evening to you. I'm Cherie Palello. So tonight on the same day, 3 suspects appeared in court. New pictures of one of the beating victims are emerging. Now, we do want to warn you tonight, these photos posted by U.S. Senator Bernie Moreno are very graphic. WLWT News Science anchor Chris Jacobs joining us here in studio with some of the new details tonight. Hi, Chris.
Yeah, hey, guys. So they are tough to look at. These images were posted by Senator.
You look like you got your ass whipped. Hey, man, I would love to feel sorry, but I can't feel sorry because I'm sorry. I can't. Hey, look, I don't feel sorry about it for nobody who initiates anything. I often use the same metaphor when I discuss these type of situations. I call it the snowball effect. You know, on the cartoon when the little pebble starts off and rolls down the hill and grows to a big snowball. It's the snowball effect. You started off with a little pebble. You slapped somebody. You thought it was okay for you to slap this man. Even though you see all these folks out here and they're apparently together, even if they're not together, we family, man. We all family. People complain about us not sticking together for this reason right here. Because when we do, people, you can't just mess over us. But there was a pebble. You started off with the pebble, with the slap, and then it got the snowball effect. The snowball gets bigger and bigger, and it destroys it does a lot of damage before it finally crashes into something and comes to a halt. And that's what happened here. It was the snowball effect.
Bernie Moreno, they were posted on X. He says a woman hurt in the fight, who he's calling Holly, gave him permission to share these images. You can see here her face badly bruised. It's cut up. Now, in that post, Moreno says, quote, Cincinnati is an amazing and spectacular city. It deserves political leadership that matches the greatness of its citizens, end quote. He says the mayor gave a late and weak response to the fight. He went on to criticize the police chief, Prosecutor Connie Pillich, and Representative Greg Landsman. We're also learning about more action to prevent violence in the city. In a statement, Governor DeWine said he spoke with the mayor and the police chief about sending more troopers to help with traffic and aviation support. It's meant to help local officers focus on other crimes. The state has given similar support in other cities in the past. He says it's worked in the past as well. And a man running for governor announcing a town hall in Cincinnati in the wake of the downtown fights. Vivek Ramaswamy posting to X saying he'll join former Vice Mayor Chris Smitherman for an open conversation. Ramaswamy says he plans to invite city officials, community leaders, and any victims from that brawl. Now, also some controversial Controversial comments about the fight coming from Cincinnati City Council member Victoria Parks. In a Facebook comment under one of the videos of the fight, Parks saying, quote, "They begged for that beatdown. I'm grateful for the whole story," end quote. Now that comment was followed by dozens of responses recognizing her as a city council member. Victoria Parks told WLWT she did post that comment and she's standing by it. We've also reached out to the rest of city council and other city leaders to respond to Parks's comment and her stance on the violence.
She's standing by it because she heard the inner information that y'all haven't heard and us the people ain't heard. So what they're saying, the YT people were making a lot of, talking crap and talking about, that how they was going to do this and they was going to do that and making these racial statements and carrying on. They said the people tried to ignore them for like 30 minutes. Well, we'll get off into it, watch.
Violence, but have not heard back. Chris Jacobs, WLWT News 5.
And Chris, I spoke with the victim who U.S. Senator Bernie Moreno posted about. Her name is Holly. She told me she wants to sit down with me and tell her side of the story, but right now she's concerned about backlash. Holly says that she was at that bar called Love the night it happened, celebrating a friend's birthday. The incident started when they were on their way out, she says. She tells me she's already been to the doctor a few times this week and spends much of the day holding an ice pack to her face.
More response.
Before we get off into the mayor and what he has to say, I would just like to say, as a person that's a security professional, when we ever had situations where we had these type of melees and any type of venue I might have been involved in, whether it was a jazz festival, a shopping center, indoor mall, whatever. When you get these breakouts with these fights, one of the main things we try to do is grab and detain the person that threw the first punch. The nucleus, the initiator, the instigator, the fuse. Because if out of everybody that might be getting involved in this, you are the one person that we really want to be held accountable, because it's a good chance this wouldn't have happened if you didn't do what you done. So the person who threw the first punch, the aggressor, it's very important in the security business to detain that person for law enforcement. Very important. And if you notice, they're not speaking to them. They done admitted that this guy in the white shirt threw the first punch. You ain't heard nothing else about him. Keep watching.
From city leaders about that fight are pouring in. Mayor Aftab Puraval talked with WLWT's Karen Johnson this afternoon. We asked about Assistant Attorney General Harmeet Dillon's tweet about this incident, saying, quote, "Where race is a motivation, federal law may apply," end quote. The mayor calling that comment irresponsible.
There's no indication at this point that that race was a motivation in this violent act. But that's why, frankly, the police chief and I have been very intentional about our communications, because I know there's a lot of speculation raging from very high levels of the national government, which is disappointing. But I think the Cincinnatians here locally deserve the truth and deserve kind of non-politicized information to further any kind of specific agenda. And that's what we're committed to doing. And that's what we're trying to do.
Now, is he saying that he doesn't believe race is a motivator because he want to protect the black folks that have been arrested from facing federal hate crime charges? Or is he saying he don't believe race was a motivator because he's heard the same stories a lot of other people have heard, that these gentlemen who were beat up were yelling racial slurs at the black men and the black women out there? Yeah, just some food for thought. Just, wondering. You know what I mean? Because I don't buy for 1 minute that anybody trying to help out our people in no situation where we defend ourselves. Out of everybody in America, we like the one people here that really just ain't allowed to defend ourselves, even against one another, from aggression from one another. You know what I mean? Crazy but true. I'm just saying, dude. I don't believe race was a motive. Now let's get off into the next video, because I want you to pay attention to what one of the lawyers is going to say for one of the 3 people who have been charged.
3 people are now in jail on charges related to the brawl that happened early Saturday morning on 4th Street in downtown Cincinnati.
Montana's Meriwether, Dekyra Vernon, and Jermaine Matthews are the first 3 charged in connection to that fight. The video of...
Damn, sister. If there's one thin yellow hair, the priest shall pronounce it unclean, man. Why do y'all put that crap in y'all head, man?
Which went viral. Local 12's David Winter was at their bond hearings today. He joins us now with new details about the fight that has received national attention. David.
Yeah, it sure has, Kyle. All 3 of those suspects behind me right now in jail. 2 of them were arrested by police yesterday. The 3rd turned himself in overnight. Jermaine Matthews is the man who turned himself in overnight. He's 39 years old from Walnut Hills. He's allegedly the man in the red shirt in the video, punching and stomping a man. Matthews' attorney says he was involved in the fight because the man police refer to as the victim kicked Matthews' car and called him a racial slur.
Sees the same individual kicking his business vehicle. He confronts the guy and said, "What are you doing?" That's when, and this clip does exist on social media, it doesn't paint the whole picture, this white individual reaches over, says, "That's your car," and slaps my client in the face.
Did you hear that? That sounds like an initiation. That sounds like aggression. That sounds like assault, an unwanted touch.
That person, the alleged victim in this case, threw the first punch.
Dekyra Vernon is...
Did you hear that? The alleged victim in this case threw the first punch. This is understood by law enforcement. This lawyer knows it. Everybody knows it. It's all over. All the podcasters are talking about it. You, the aggressor, even though you got your ass whooped, you the aggressor. It's like that other story. I wish I would have pulled that video when the dude hit the young black dude from behind, and he took off. He turned around and take off on the dude. The dude ended up going down and hitting his head a certain way, and ended up going into a coma. And you know, he passed away. And they was talking about whether they were going to file murder charges against the young man who defended himself. Murder charges, involuntary manslaughter. None of that should apply right here, man. How is it okay for y'all to just take on? To think y'all could just put your hands on black people? We look, slavery supposed to be. Look, I know slavery. I know y'all like bringing up the the past. Slavery supposed to be over, right? Right. Jim Crow supposed to be over, right? Right. There's not supposed to be no more COINTELPRO, right? There's not supposed to be black people are the biggest threat to the internal security of the United States. Y'all don't feel that way no more, right? Right? Y'all locked up Rap Brown. Y'all locked up Abdullah Shakur. You know what I'm saying? Y'all killed Geronimo. I don't care what nobody said. Y'all killed Johnny Cochran. Y'all killed Khalid Muhammad. I don't care what nobody say. Leadership wiped out, right? We are bigger. We are big. We victimize ourselves more than anybody, and y'all make sure we understand black on black crime exists. So with all of that going on, look. I know we ain't got no embassy. I know we ain't got no seat on the UN. I know there's not a government in the world that will speak up about the mistreatment of us in this country, because there's never been. But even with all of that, we really supposed to just let y'all slap us upside the head and stuff when y'all get ready? Because it's amazing how the average common white person believe. It's like almost like they feel like they got authority over black people. Just if they meet you anywhere, they feel like if they tell you something, you're supposed to do what they say. Dude. Transgenerational, man. Nothing ain't changed.
24 years old and lives with her mother in Evanston. Her record up till now only included traffic tickets. You can see her in the video allegedly with the long curly hair attempting to hit one woman and then allegedly later hitting another woman from behind. That woman eventually...
Or they can paint a picture real pretty when they want to, right? They sure are doing a whole lot of reporting on the effect, the reaction. What about the cause? You know, the preamble, the initiation. What about that? Don't anybody want to know how this whole thing started? Ain't that usually the main question everybody got? How did this whole thing start anyway?
Eventually gets knocked out.
The woman that was injured and knocked out, she was trying to render aid to another victim.
She was.
At the time.
She was rendering aid to another victim that was on the ground, trying to get him back to his feet.
He's actually trying to get his pants back on because they beat his pants off of him. And while she's rendering,
they beat him out his clothes. I'm sorry, man, but I just don't feel bad about this, dude. Leave people the fuck alone. More importantly, leave black folks, leave us alone, man. Hey, don't we deal with enough? Don't we deal with enough? 400.
to that gentleman there, that's when Miss Vernon comes up and strikes her in the face. There's for no reason at all.
34-year-old Montianez Merriweather is from South Cumminsville. He served 7 years in prison for armed robbery and was out on bond for 4 felony gun charges when the fight occurred.
We have Mr.
He has 4, he's on bail for 450. He's a criminal. Just like, with Trayvon Martin and Tamir Rice, and when we get killed by one of them, the first thing they do is start talking about our background as far as they go for what they can find negative about us. They dig in on this, bro. He's a criminal. He's on bail. He's for the gun possession. And, man, he probably is a victim of the social condition, man, that has been created just for him in his part of the country, man. It's to take the power of God for us to not get caught up in the dragnet that was created by this criminal justice system in the United States that have been doing their best to criminalize us ever since the 14th Amendment was initiated and slavery was transformed. But you see how they paint them and making them trying to make them like the worst people in the world. What about the fact that they were attacked first? What about the fact that somebody else initiated the attack first? I understand it was a melee and a bunch of people all got to fight and a lot of people got hurt. But what started it? Because I believe the person that initiated this could be charged with the whole inciting a riot, couldn't they?
Mr. Merriweather coming up behind the victim, striking him in the side of the face from behind.
So you would call this like a surprise?
So this is more kind of like an ambush.
We spoke with Merriweather's cousins after the hearing. They say the prosecution is distorting the facts and their cousin is not a bad guy.
He's a wonderful guy. He did his time as they said it, but since he did his time, he has changed his life completely. Everything they're trying to point him out to be a thug, that is not him. It's not so.
Yeah, I got to tell you, I saw him in the video, and he was pretty violent.
He was, but you'll be violent if somebody spit on you as well. You'll be violent if somebody called you a racial slur.
You see how they just went right past that part? Spitting on somebody is aggravated assault, man. That's a felony. I know it is in most states. Because people could have tuberculosis. They could have Ebola. You know what I mean? They could have hepatitis. A person can have anything in their saliva. They spit on you, man. That could be a death sentence in the right situation. You understand? But you see how they just went right past that part? Act like nobody even said that? Let's keep listening, though. I want y'all to catch something else. I want y'all to catch up in there. Watch this.
And say that they want to know why police have not arrested and charged the man who they are calling the victim. After all, police in court today admitted that he threw that first punch. Now, the prosecutor intimated in court that those charges may soon be coming. Incidentally, Matthew.
Did y'all hear that? Oh, let's take that back. Because, in these situations, even when there's just two people fighting, whether it's considered mutual combat or not, if both people want to press charges, law enforcement usually take both people to jail. You understand? The dude who threw the first punch ain't been charged with nothing. They still calling him victim. Victim my ass. He started the fight. He supposed to be facing charges just like they facing charges. No. You hear that? That could be coming. Let's hear that all over again. Let's go one more time.
After all, police in court today admitted that he threw that first punch. They are calling the victim. After all, police in court today, and he was pretty violent.
He was, but you'll be violent if somebody spit on you as well. You'll be violent if somebody called you a racial slur.
Merriweather's cousins say that they want to know why police have not arrested and charged the man who they are calling the victim. After all, police in court today admitted that he threw that first punch. Now, the prosecutor intimated in court that those charges may soon be coming. Instead,
those charges may soon be coming. Law enforcement admitted in court that he threw the first punch. Those charges may be coming, but y'all done grabbed them already. Well, look, I can understand grabbing the aggressor first. I can understand that. But in this situation, they were not the aggressor. They didn't initiate the fight. They reacted. They responded. Y'all might feel like they overdid it. They didn't have to do all that, though. I can dig it. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe in you hit me, I shoot you. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe it. I really don't believe that. I believe in fair play. You know what I'm saying? So no unfair advantages. You know what I'm saying? None of that. But at the same time, you don't walk up on a crowd of black folks talking crazy, and you can see it in the videos how he was. What was that all about? What was the aggressive stance? Why was you kept walking towards him? What was that all about? And it really looked like the brothers was trying to push the other brother away, and like they was trying, nah, man, don't do that, Troy, don't do that. But we always saying don't do that, man. Why black people gotta always be the one to say, no, man, why y'all always pushing that Martin Luther King shit on us, man? No, don't be violent, just don't fight back no matter what they do. Nigga, fuck. Hey, man, nah.
Lee Matthews is currently charged with assault and aggravated riot. His bond is set at $100,000, but will go up tomorrow likely when police add aggravated assault to his charges. Vernon, the female defendant, got a $200,000 bond. She and Merriweather already have all 3 charges filed against them. Merriweather got a $500,000 bond. The prosecutor...
Ooh, look at those bond numbers. Shit, they ain't even arrested the dude who threw the first punch. They still calling him victim. Look, if you call yourself talking crazy to somebody, decide you're going to slap them in the face and they punch you and break your jaw, I don't believe that they should be grabbed and arrested first because your jaw got broke. No, you should have put your fucking hands on them. What's wrong with you? What make you think it's all right for you to just put your hands on somebody like you got that kind of authority? But you know what, though? Didn't that sheriff just say something like that about the brother getting punched in the face in the traffic stop in Florida? When the man said to him, if anybody in here just hit somebody in the face, we get arrested for that. Not necessarily. Really? Assault's not assault? No, I guess in certain circumstances, it's weird how in certain circumstances things are different. Just like yesterday's show, we was talking about the brother they tried to deport. All of a sudden, California Corrections is working with ISIS when it comes to black people. I'm sick of this us being on the receiving end thing, man. And we're treated like it's almost like it's expected of us to take everything and just be like, yeah, man, it's all right. No, it ain't fucking all right, dude. Man, y'all lucky we know Jesus, man.
Prosecutor plans to present his case to the grand jury on August 8th. Incidentally, that woman who was knocked out, dropped to the ground, she apparently is from Russia, and police say that she has now returned to Russia.
Shut up, Meg.
Caught a flight on Sunday. Reporting live from the courthouse, David Winter, back to you.
Those guys who parked there were told not to leave it there, and they left.
Now, I know y'all all remember this situation. You see that? Who threw the first punch? They are jumping the brother. Who threw the first punch, first of all? Everybody remember when this happened, right? Who threw the first punch in this situation, too? All you heard on all over the internet and all over the news is how the black folks reacted once. I'm telling you, man, everything in nature will defend itself. Oh, man, peace be up on our beloved brother Malcolm. Everything in nature will defend itself. A bee will sting you knowing it's going to possibly rip its entire abdomen out once it stings you to protect what it loves. Or to protect its people, its hive, its colony. We the only people in America that get treated like we get treated, dude, and get treated like we shouldn't do nothing. No matter what, y'all should just stay nonviolent. If you can't stay nonviolent, we ask that y'all don't be part of the man. Shut the fuck. We sick of that, yo. Everybody remember this. Who threw the first punch this time? Who was the aggressor this time?
Who parked there were told not to leave it there, and they left it there.
This shit literally look like it's about to be a lynching, like this is in the 1800s or some shit. Look, it's a bunch of motherfucking white boys pounding on the brother. Look. They wasn't trying to pull him off. They wasn't trying to break it up. They was jumping in. But oh man, the cavalry. It's amazing how people just ain't tough no more when the odds even up. It's amazing how what happened to the aggression? Y'all in the boat? Y'all trying to leave now after stopping the brother out? We posted this look, and then the same situation happened with this happened. Everybody was talking about what the black people did in response to the violence that they had witnessed and was the victims of. This place is crazy, man.
You dumb.
He won't shake his hand.
And now here's another one. I don't know how many of y'all seen this one. Now in this particular situation, the brother was the aggressor and he threw the first punch. But you have to question for a split second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Why all of y'all standing around the brother like that anyway? Poof!
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
I want a boy!
Oh my god!
I want a boy!
Oh my god!
Yes, Mr. Coach for you.
You're
He's
fired!
1 against 7! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh, don't shake his hand.
One more time for the hood.
Yes, Mr.
I want a boy!
Yes, Mr. Coach for you.
I want a boy!
Yes, Mr. Coach for you.
You're fired!
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my
Watch how he gonna start melting their asses though. 2 nations are in thy womb. And the older shall serve the younger. And the younger shall the young brother shall be stronger than the other. He called his name Esau.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
On everything, down goes Frazier. Keep waiting. Down
Oh my
goes
God.
Frazier. Look. Bop, down goes Frazier.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Lord have mercy. The young brother launched all weapons. He launched all weapons. He hit the button and launched every shoot everything. He launched all weapons. I gotta see this one more time now.
He won't shake his hand. Oh my god! 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 Oh my god!
I want a boy!
Look at the dude in the blue shorts.
1 against 7!
I want a boy!
Oh my god! Oh my god!
I want a boy!
Keep your goddamn hands off me. Hey, I'm not sure what this all started over. I know the brother threw the first punch, but still, I ain't sure what it was all about. I had to do some research. But it looked like, he's standing there by himself. He got 6 or 7 guys was standing all right there. I don't know what the words were being exchanged between him and the tall dude in front of me, but he mollywopped him. Look, pow! pow. Then they just go to squab it. His homies trying to help him. He started dropping them. Little bop. He go down. Bop. He go down. Down goes Frazier. I'm gonna have to get that soundtrack and that sound bite. Down goes Frazier with your boy Howard Cosell on record. Hey man, shouts out to everybody that's in the room. I see my Markham Shorty up in here, man. Hey you. Hey man, yo, hey, glad to see y'all up in here, man. What's up, man? What's up, Em? I see you, big dog. The homies up in here. Yeah, okay, yeah, man. Let's get back into it. You got another one. Y'all really need to leave black people. Look, we've been dealing with this whole thing for a very, very, very long time. And most of us suffer from PTSD because of the ghettos that we've been forced to live in and the social condition that's been created for us in those ghettos. You know, the flooding of drugs and guns into our communities and all of that. You know, we're victims of that, man, and we suffer from the PTSD. And one of the things that PTSD does is it causes you to be, aggressive. It gives you a short fuse. You have a very low bullshit meter, and your tolerance is at a minimum. I'm just saying. Oh! 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 Oh!
I'm trying to help you.
Is she trying to help her, man? She got back in there like, please, wait a minute.
Stop, girl. Stop.
Damn, he saw. Damn, he saw.
Don't touch me. Don't touch me, bitch. Don't touch me, bitch.
Bow. Bow. He ain't gonna call nobody. Oh, you'll keep that N-word to yourself from now on, ain't you?
Well, that didn't go as planned. Put up the picture for a massive. I have some nuance to provide. We're going to keep the picture up. It may have been difficult to understand some of the verbiage that was utilized during this melee because of the censoring that's required. And I was able to see a more extended version of this video. And the black male was being repeatedly called the N-word initially by the female in the video. That's what happened at first. He did not have any aggression toward her during that time. It wasn't
a Negra. You say you can just say what you want, freedom of speech, right? That's true. But even in Sparta, you gotta watch your words.
Till the white male said the phrase, "I will kill you, N-word." Now, in all jurisdictions in America, that's considered to be a terroristic threat. That's a violent threat. A specific person has been targeted. Individual is in a proxy, meaning located next to you, and they said they're going to kill you. And that is when
let's get to the next one. We're gonna go and get to the next one.
It's black. There's a difference between black and
Uh-oh. Oh, Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. He's slapping his ass through them chairs. Watch. You watch your goddamn mouth. His ass dazed as a motherfucker. He don't know where he at from some slaps. It was too many slaps. All them slaps upside the head. He don't know where he at, man. Okay, that man 19 slaps, man. Some real stuff. He don't know where he at right now. Just keeping it 400, dog. But look, hey, look. As you look at this, as you look at all of that, right? Let me try to get serious for a minute. As we look at all of that, I want to take y'all, have y'all look at something else. That out, boom. Turn you on, boom. Now let's take a look. Let's come over to the other side of the land. Y'all know about this? How many of y'all know about this? Tragic story of Oscarville, the thriving black community erased by terror and buried beneath a lake. This is just one town, thriving black town, that they turned into a tourist attraction. They turned to a vacation spot. That's what these devils decided to do, right? This is just one. There's several of these. You can Google it. You can look it up for yourself. Just look up lakes that were once black towns, and it'll blow your mind. You can go to Lake Lanier and go dive in, and you can still see the buildings and the structures, yo. Wicked as hell. Flooded it out. People believe it's haunted. And y'all all remember Tulsa, right? Oh, y'all have heard of Tulsa, Oklahoma, right? Black Wall Street. Gap Band. You dropped the bomb on me, baby. They literally dropped bombs on that black community, man, from planes. Leveled it. This is what we've been on the receiving end for a very long time of unbelievable violence that others in this country have not had to face. Look at this map. Pay close attention. Y'all have heard of Tulsa. Y'all have heard of Rosewood. Tulsa 1921, Rosewood 1923. You had something called Bloody June of 1919, Washington, Elaine, Slocum, Colfax, Thibodeau, New Orleans, St. Bernard Parish. These was thriving. These were black towns, man, where they came in and not only did they burn down and loot, they murdered, man. They put to death. This was not hundreds and hundreds of years ago, man. This ain't thousands of years ago. Most of these places in these towns still exist. All the way up until 1965, most riots in America were white mobs burning down, looting, and destroying black towns until Watts, 1965. That was the first time black folks got angry and did something. 65. Panthers, you know, the Sudanese Liberation Army. You had black organizations that's like, man, we ready to fight y'all. Literally get down and dirty and fight y'all. No way you can fight this country on a military level inside of this country. Can't be done. You can't win. But that's how much the frustration. The scriptures say oppression make a wise man mad, and a gift destroy the heart. A wise man will always see what you're going to see and understand what you're doing. Going to see it and going to understand what you're doing. And you ain't going to like it. You understand? But this is real talk. All the way up until that time, this is how it was done. My headlines back where they go. Boom. But on some real talk, though, man, all the way up until 1965, black people in America were on the receiving end of these riots and these hate crimes and stuff, man. So after all of this time, can I understand somebody saying, you know what, you ain't finna just keep doing me like that. Can I dig that at this point? Yeah, I could pretty much dig it.
Unbelievably, this man was beat.
I could pretty much dig that. I understand. Somebody, man, if you bag a scared dog into a corner and just keep kicking at it and beating it. My mama told me this many years ago when I was a kid. That dog he gonna try to defend himself. He gonna do something. He gonna bite. He gonna do something. My mother used to tell me, you don't attack a scared person. They'll be done killed you. Because everything in nature, self-preservation is the first law of nature, man. Everything in nature will defend itself, man. I'll do what it gotta do. Come on, dude. And y'all see somebody to stand up and defend themselves, and the first thing you want to say is, wait a minute, they didn't have to do all of that, though. You don't tell a person how far to go after somebody attacked them. That's just strange, man. But let's get off into this last little segment, because I want y'all to hear what some of these white folk had to say. Don't trip you out a little bit, but let's get off into it, yeah?
If y'all have seen this situation in Cincinnati with the whole fight and stuff, but they did these two people wrong, and I think everybody that was involved, men and women that was involved in doing this to those people, should face attempted M. And me personally, I feel like we should just give them 50 years and call it a day.
They should face attempted M. We should give them 50 years and call it a day. That's how me and my white woman feel about this. It is wrong.
I'm sorry, but this is what you call a hate crime. And I feel like that.
Whoo, they so quick to use that. People so quick to use that hate crime term when it comes to black folk. This is a hate crime. The black folks wasn't yelling racial slurs. They didn't spit on nobody. From what I understand, they were on the receiving end of that. But let's let the graham cracker cook.
The police should go above and beyond to set an example. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong about that, but that's how I feel.
Yeah, you wrong.
Cincinnati is in the news right now, and it's not for something good.
Shouts out to this brother, man. Street TV podcast. I believe it's called Street TV. Check him out, man. He be doing some good work.
You know, they had their music festival over the weekend, and on the 25th, there was a big brawl that took place outside of this festival.
See Trey Day in the house. See Big Dahu up in the house. Shouts out to my brothers, man. Peace to y'all. Love every one of y'all.
The problem is you had a group of black people getting into a situation or altercation with some white folks, and all hell broke loose. Next thing you know, a W woman was knocked out on the ground, snoring sleep. Two W men was getting stomped out, and the media picked up on this and went crazy. Even the vice president spoke on this situation. He even spoke on it, calling them hoodlums and all kinds of names. This is your vice president. What is the vice president speaking on something that's going on inside a state where he's supposed to be worried about the federal government, right? That's how you know this thing is getting real crazy. And the media was only playing one part of the video. They wasn't playing the whole video. So now it went viral, right? And this is what the news is reporting.
5 people are now facing charges, and really that may just be the beginning. This all coming after the brawl on 4th Street downtown that happened early Saturday morning.
Cincinnati Police Chief Teresa Thigi has a lot to say about what happened and the people who were there. We have team coverage tonight, beginning with Paige Barnes, who is live at police headquarters in the West End. Paige.
Guys, there was only one person who called 911, but police made it to the scene in 6 minutes. But by then, the only people left were the victims.
Cincinnati Police Chief Teresa Thigi hints there is more to the fight.
Scene does not depict the entire incident. That is one version of what occurred.
Thigi wouldn't share. Criminal defense attorney Jay Clark says it's
Can't believe she said that.
Crucial.
That was a pretty significant blow that knocked her down. And I would think if you were inclined to defend yourself against something like that, you'd be able to use that much force, if not more, to defend yourself. But that's also the point of knowing what happened in the beginning. You look at it also, there were a lot of people who were trying to get people to stop. There's probably, I counted, I think 3 or 4 trying to back people off.
Who put their hands on another individual during this incident in an attempt to cause harm will face consequences. I don't care which side of the incident or the fight they were on.
You heard it from the police chief's mouth. I don't care what side of the fight they were on, but the guy who threw the first punch has yet to be charged.
Fiji says the street crime task force was out until 2 a.m. and the fight broke out at 3. Live outside police headquarters, Paige Barnes, Local 12 News.
Now, the police have arrested 5 black people in connection with this incident, right? And all hell's breaking loose on social media. But one thing that's not surprising me is a lot of black people are outraged and upset that some black folks defended themselves against some W people. They are upset. Man, we are allowed to off each other and unalive each other. They can harm us and do whatever, but you better not ever defend yourself against that W man or that W woman. Black folks, there's some black folks out here that are outraged. And they want these black people to go to jail forever. I mean, they're talking like this.
A group of black people in Cincinnati just jumped a white man.
A group of black people in Cincinnati just jumped a white man. God damn, brother. Come on. Damn, brother. Oh, you're not going to fall for the banana in the tailpipe? You got to be more natural. Look, man, I ain't going to be falling for the fuck.
Stomping him, kicking him, obviously punching him. I mean, he got up and couldn't even keep his balance, wobbled and fell back down. His face was bleeding. This was specifically a group of black people jumping a white person. On top of that, there was a white woman who was there. She seemed to be trying to stop what was going on, to try to hold people back or whatever, and a black man sucker punches her, dead in the face, knocks her out cold. She's on her back, unconscious. Her eyes are open. Obviously, she's not moving, and there's blood running out the side of her mouth. It's likely the legacy media is not going to cover this, especially a lot of the mainstream media.
Now this man, you know, he's an apologist because normally these black conservatives, they find absolutely no wrong in what W folks do. And I don't like to get into a person's vernacular or the way that they talk, but I'm going to get into it on this one.
Man, he's a goddamn graham cracker is what the hell he is, man.
Listen, I've been around 50 years. This dude, we already know who this dude played for, what team he's on, right? And you can tell by the way that he's talking, even when he's talking about W folks in regards to black folks, right? You hear how he's talking. He's outraged. He's livid. He wants to enact revenge for them. That man could barely stand up. Oh my God! You should have seen the way he was pulverized and pummeled to the ground. Like, these people is crazy, but. In the video, they're saying that there was another part of the video that wasn't shown. But a lot of these black men, some of these, because this ain't all black men, but some of these black men wasn't finished. I'm talking about Uncle Ruckus was on full display. They was angry. They was angry, man. They trying to get listen, check this out.
People been sending me the whole video of the execution beat down downtown at the music fest on the streets. A damn shame. White people, I'm gonna just tell you right now, man. You better learn how to defend yourself. People got beat down. And I'm gonna say it like this to those suckers jumping that old man. I don't care what he said. Y'all some suckers. Y'all some...
Shut up, Meg. Shut up, Meg.
Chumps. Beating down that old man like he was nothing. You had females jumping in. Then the white lady got straight blasted by a dude, punched her dead in her face. And guess what? No police anywhere.
Now let me say this. Let me get my teaching moment for a minute. You have a large percentage of black people that really dislike and hate other black people. Right? It don't matter what our history is in this country with the W man.
Keep watching. This when it get interesting. Watch when we get to the next part of this video, the next segment.
You got a lot of black people that will overlook that and hate you more, way more than they ever have a disdain for these people. Right? A lot. They rather be over there with them. They don't care if they 4th or 5th class citizens. As long as I could be up under Mr. Charlie and don't have to be around my own people. Oh man, you see this guy talking the way that he was talking, right? Now there's another video out where the video was showing that these men were walking around calling people the N-word and then struck a black man in the face. They saw that video. They don't care nothing about that. You black and you wrong for defending yourself against them good old W folk, right? But ironically, there's some W men that seen the same video these black men saw, and they have a difference of opinion from these black men. Yes, there's some W men, good old American, red-blooded American W men. They're talking like this.
All right, you guys, people in the comments on my last video, they let me know right away. They said, hey, there is another video out there. If I can find it, I will link it to you. Someone sent me the video immediately. As I have indicated, you guys, there are a lot of censorship currently going on all over social media. So I was not able to see the start of that video. I've only ever seen what the media has been putting out there, point blank, period. And that's what I indicated in the last video. I already pulled that last video down because, as I stated in the last video, from what it looked like from that angle, because remember, you guys, it's all about angles, it's all about transparency. So what I ended up seeing in that video was these black people assaulting these white people. Granted, I guess there were some words used right at the beginning. I don't give words, you guys. If you let words bother you, and let's be real, you know what? You would not have survived OG COD lobby days. You would have ended up taking your own life. Let's be real. But words are instigating and starting a fight by smacking someone in the face that ended up taking place in that. Like, that's how the whole thing started. Truly, that's how the whole thing started. Because I guess they were bickering and bitching at each other on both sides of it, like beforehand, and as soon as that dude up in the, that is literally when it ended up popping off. And that is not what the media is showcasing.
Update on the Cincinnati.
Check out the hey, Esau was right, man. They not reporting it that way. But this dude, check him out right quick.
Brawl, which MAGA is so pissed off about, it's actually broken through to legacy media. I just saw it on NBC, but 5 suspects have been charged in connection. They're not saying who. We don't know which side of the fight they were on. Hopefully, it's the guy who actually started the entire fight by using racial slurs and slapping the guy, which you can see on video. You can see him chirping, which is when I'm guessing he was using the slurs, but what really popped it off was him slapping the guy. And then he got what was coming his way, MAGA. You don't want to fight, don't put hands on people.
I'm just saying, keep your guy. You can say what you want. Don't touch me. That's how most black people feel.
You don't get to complain. I swear what y'all are really pissed off about is black people defending themselves. How?
Hey, yo. That's the real problem.
Dare they? You thought Trump winning means that black people just have to accept whatever kind of treatment you want to give them. You can say whatever it is that you want to say, and they just have to take it. Nope, dude got exactly what was coming to him. Okay, granted, dude who hit the lady might have gone a little bit too far, but she jumped in, she was pushing people. Let that be a lesson. You don't want to get knocked out, don't get people. All right?
I'm just saying.
So we'll see who these suspects actually are, but once we do know who has been charged, and if they're on the right side, we need to get that GoFundMe up ASAP to let MAGA know we're not fucking around. Don't put your me, or it'll end up just like Cincy did.
Now, it's crazy how...
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, man. People can say what they want. I kind of see it that way too, man. That's just me. Yeah, we're not supposed to defend ourselves. That's why Martin Luther King has a monument on the Washington Mall, the only quote-unquote so-called black man with a monument on Washington Mall, because they want to always put him in our face like an Ali jab. No matter what is happening to y'all, don't fight back. Don't do nothing back. Don't do nothing back. Don't do nothing back. Hey, I honestly believe black people are suffering from everybody talking about suffering from black fatigue. Black people are starting to suffer from bullshit fatigue. Motherfuckers getting sick of y'all, learning their rights, knowing what to say to y'all, and these stops and everything. That thing in Florida, when that young man asked for a supervisor, I don't know about in every state, but in most states, when you ask for a supervisor, law enforcement is supposed to get you that supervisor. He asked for a supervisor. He wasn't being combative. He wasn't yelling. He wasn't being none of that. He just didn't think that y'all was being fair with him, so he has to get a supervisor out there because he thought the whole stop was bullshit. And after getting punched in the face like that, he still didn't try to fight back and start getting out and getting grabbed by the throat and yanked on like y'all did him. He still didn't. Y'all was saying stop resisting. I know that that's a tactic used to make it look like somebody's fighting you back so you could be more aggressive. You know what I'm saying? I've been in trainings and I done heard that talk, man. I done worked with off-duty. I done worked with off-duty police officers doing security trainings and stuff, man. We done talked about these certain tactics that's used to get away with doing to being overly aggressive. The dude wasn't resisting, but y'all wanted to be able to charge him with resisting. Y'all said he resisted without force. How the fuck did you do that? Look, man, we tired, man. Our people tired, man, and it's gonna have to be some change gonna come. Oh yes, it will. Hey, man, I ain't saying that it's gonna happen the way everybody think it's gonna happen on this here earth, man. I think my master got something special planned for. He said he gonna bless those who blessed us. He gonna curse those who cursed us. I'm a wrecking boy because I know what my master is coming to do when he come here. He gonna wreck this shit, raise it to the foundation. My namesake, Jeremiah. Hey, raise it. God will raise. Raise it unto the foundation. Ain't that what they yelled out when Babylon attacked us? Ain't that what they said on the sidelines? If you don't know, then you don't know, man. But hey, y'all need to stop running around here claiming that you this and you that. I'm a Christian, I'm a this and that. Y'all better read those books. Stop claiming the stuff and read the book. I'm just saying, man. He said, I know, hey, you can do what you want to do, dude. But if you want some understanding, it's there. But it's going to be sweet to the taste and bitter to your stomach. Let me let you know that now. That's just how it goes sometimes. Hey, man, love y'all to death, love y'all to life. We done went over our time a little bit, but that's cool. We gonna still have us a little fun. You know, how Watts makes it last. Hey, man. Watts 100 and forever. Love y'all to death.